When we lived in the Midwest, we accidentally discovered how to visit Chicago's best attractions for free using one weird museum membership hack. And now in our new state, that was one of the first things we signed up for. If your family travels even twice a year, and if you like visiting museums, this museum membership hack could save you hundreds of dollars a year. This works in over 300 locations nationwide. Hi, I'm Vesna, and welcome back to my channel, where I share what's actually working and sometimes spectacularly failing as I navigate life as a work from home mom in a new state. Today I'm sharing the travel hack we discovered back in our previous state that we still use in our current, and how our local science center membership unlocks free admission to museums nationwide. So picture this: we are living in Midwest City and with two young kids, and as some other parents, we bought a local science center membership. It was something like $95 a year, and of course, even if you visit 3 times a year, it's already worth it. But then we planned our trip to Chicago, and I'm googling things to do with kids in Chicago, and of course there's so much to do, and looking at different city attractions. For example, Adler Planetarium. I looked up, and the ticket at the time was something like $20 plus per adult and $15 or something per a kid, so over $70 just for a family of 4. And then I noticed this teeny tiny line with a fine print saying something about reciprocal membership. I clicked through and I found that our local science center is on the list. I still remember going inside at the visitor center and showing them our membership card, and I fully expected that they would let me know for whatever reason it was not acceptable. There was some kind of exception to the rule, but instead they scanned us through, gave us 4 general admission tickets, and here we were exploring the cool planetarium in Chicago. From our previous city, Chicago was our favorite weekend destination. For our drive, great city, a ton to do. But here is what we started doing differently. Instead of planning just one expensive museum trip per trip and feeling stressed out about trying to make your money worth, we would hit several museums in one trip. Museum of Science and Industry, Field Museum, and the best part, you didn't have to stress out about having to leave earlier. If you have little kids, I'm sure you were in a situation you came in somewhere fun, but after 45 minutes your 4-year-old is having a meltdown, they're cranky, they're tired. You didn't have to feel bad about leaving. You can go grab lunch somewhere, pizza, deep dish pizza. You can come back or not come back. The admission was free, so you don't have to worry about trying to make your money worth. We started making those spontaneous museum stops on our road trips more often, driving through Indianapolis. Let's see if Children's Museums is on the list. It was. You're going to Kansas City? See if the Science City at the Union Station is free. It is. Milwaukee? Discovery World? Yes, it is. It's free. It was on the list as well. So by the end of the first year, I calculated that we saved over $500 on admission fees from that $95. Let me tell you more about this actual systems. It's called ASTC Passport Program. ASTC stands for Association of Science and Technology Centers, but you don't need to remember that. I will include the link in the description. What you need to know, it is over 300 different locations nationwide are participating. Science museums, planetariums, aquariums. Key rule, the museum has to be 90 miles away from your home museum, which is perfect if you're traveling, right? And you come in, you show them your ID, your membership card, and it covers general admission. Special exhibitions have to be purchased at an extra cost, but as I said, regular stuff is free. When we moved to a new state, finding the local science center was literally on my month 1 to-do list. I researched which local museum had the best reciprocal benefits. Some exclude popular destinations or have weird restrictions. We bought our membership specifically for the travel benefits. And yes, we visited our home museum too, but the travel value alone makes it worth every penny. Now, often when we plan trips, I check if there are any cool museums that we can visit for free, or maybe we can stop by on the way there. Last month we were driving through a city 3 hours away, and we randomly checked the link, and yes, they had a participating museum, and we stopped there for a couple of hours on a rainy afternoon. Kids burned energy, we stayed dry, that cost us nothing but time. A few quick tips from doing this for years now. First, some of them already offer you a digital card. If you do have a physical card, take a photo. Sometimes you'll forget, and often they would honor the photo of it. Secondly, holidays and school breaks sometimes have blackout dates, so call ahead if you're traveling during peak times. And also, third trick would be to look for promotional periods. If you're not in a hurry, sign up for the newsletter for that museum, and sometimes they have, for example, back to school special with 15% off of the membership. You can score another deal like that. And also, some credit cards reimburse you museum membership as a part of their benefits, so check with your credit cards. And drop a comment with your favorite family travel hack. If you're trying to make family memories without completely draining your bank account, hit subscribe. We're figuring this out together, one accidentally discovered hack at a time. See you next week.